Good morning, everybody. We're going to be reading from the Sciencesaurus about ecosystems today, including some of the specific abiotic factors in ecosystems. Do you remember the difference between biotic and abiotic? Biotic factors are living factors. What are some examples of living factors or biotic factors? Plants and animals are examples of those biotic factors. What are some abiotic factors instead? Water, soil, air, those are all things within an ecosystem, but they're not living. They're not constantly changing. So let's take a look at what an example of an ecosystem looks like here, including a bunch of different abiotic factors within an ecosystem. Do you see anything off the top of your head that is abiotic? Do you see anything that's biotic? The tree and fox are biotic. We've got water and rocks, for example. Those are abiotic. Okay, let's read about these factors. Now, the populations in a community, remember that populations are one specific species living in the same place. They interact with non-living things in their environment, or abiotic factors. Non-living things include soil, air, water, and sunlight. Okay? Soil, air, water, and sunlight are the four abiotic factors that we're going to be looking at. All the populations and non-living things interacting in an environment form an ecosystem. Can you say ecosystem? So an ecosystem has all of those factors working together. For example, air. Air contains two gases that have that different organisms need: oxygen and carbon dioxide. The oxygen and carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide. You'll have notes over this. You'll see this in writing too. Now, both animals and plants need oxygen to release the energy in food. Plants need carbon dioxide to make their food in the photosynthesis process. Okay, so air is one of those abiotic factors. Another abiotic factor is water. Now, the cells of animals and plants are made mostly of water. Let's see it rushing through here. Without water, organisms would dry up and die. Plants also need water to make their own food. Animals need water to help move digested food throughout their bodies. So animals and plants both need water. We need it for our cells. Plants have that process of photosynthesis, and then for animals to move things through their digestive tract. Now, sunlight is one of the other abiotic factors. The energy for all living things starts with the sun. That is where energy comes from. Plants use energy from the sun to make their own food. Some animals, like rabbits, capture this energy by eating plants. So they take that energy from the sun to the plant, and then an animal like a rabbit, which is an herbivore eating plants, that might eat that plant, and then they take some energy from that. Other animals, like foxes here, here's a fox, here's a rabbit down here. So other animals like foxes, they are carnivores. They'll eat other animals. So they will eat animals and get energy from that animal. And that animal got energy from the plant. So another abiotic factor, the last one to look at, is soil. Now, most plants anchor themselves in soil. Soil contains water and other substances that plants need. Some animals dig holes in the soil to stay warm and dry, or to protect themselves from other animals that hunt them. So it is a form of protection. It is a place for them to be safe. Some animals like moles, earthworms, bacteria, and other organisms live in soil all the time. So here is a close-up of some things within the soil. And then down here, possibly a mole that is just burrowing. Okay. So soil is needed for the plant to stay anchored, but some animals need soil as well. And all animals really need that soil because whether or not they live there, they need to eat the plants that need the soil. Or that animal, there might be a carnivore animal eating an herbivore animal, and that animal needs the plants and soil. So if even one abiotic factor is not there, all of the organisms will struggle and die because they're all dependent on one another. So that is the abiotic factors. We're going to find out more about oxygen and carbon dioxide, those two gases in the air, with the cycle of that when we read again. But that is all for now. No notes today. We will be taking notes tomorrow, though. I hope that you have a wonderful Monday, and I will talk to you later. Bye.